What's good, King Gonda? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. And this is The Celebrity Junk, the pro-black version. Brothers and sisters, you guys know that currently I am in Kampala, Uganda. And my first trip to the continent was in July of 2017. And just when I got here, I noticed that there was a lot of opportunity. Not only just for something to do with opening up a market, but just everything, as far as development and growth, as new places bring that out of you. If you've ever lived overseas, you guys know what I'm talking about. And sometimes for you to grow, you need to be in a different environment, right? And I think this is the case with our brother, Nick Cannon. Now, Nick Cannon is super successful. He had Wilding Out with Viacom, also on Nickelodeon. He was there. He's pretty much grew up with this company. And we know that Nick Cannon last month or a month before had a really interesting conversation with Professor Griff, which led him into making some comments about the European Jewish community, and that led him to being dismantled from the platform. That's Nickelodeon, that's the Wild and Out show, and all of that, right? And Nick Cannon, he kind of went back and forth with his opinions on how he felt. He wanted to sue them, then he wanted to be cool with them, then he wanted to sue them again. And now Nick Cannon is asking for $1.5 billion for ownership of Wild and Out, right? And, the Jewish community, at least from what I know about how they deal with people, if you disrespect them, there's a very serious price to pay, right? And Nick Cannon is kind of understanding that. People called him all kind of names for wanting to talk to rabbis and stuff and understand Jewish history. But now that this has occurred, family, Nick Cannon has decided that he's going to sue them for ownership of Wild and Out. And what Viacom is saying now is that, well, Nick, we want to be able to work with you again. We're struggling with the idea that, you've left us. And actually, let me go ahead and talk about what Chris McCarthy said. Sad music. I struggle with the fact that Nick, a longtime partner and friend of ours, is on the journey and we're not part of that journey. Basically, they wanted to, I am hopeful we can find a way to bring these two things together, and hopefully we will have the opportunity to do that with Nick again. All right. So this is why, Nick Cannon, in my opinion, needs to stop partnering with people and take his talents to Africa. All right. And I want to tell people that are being, left out of the system, you're somewhere, in America, you feel done bad. Bring Wild and Out to the continent, family. Bring it to the continent. That's what Steve Harvey did with Family Feud, brought to South Africa. Here, if you had Wild and Out on the continent, even initially as you would get less money, over time, you would own it outright. You would have a bigger market. You would have more authority over the platform. You would have more money. But I'm going to tell you why a lot of people in the black community want to come to Africa. They're afraid of the journey. I was afraid myself. My mother cried, when I told her that I wanted to go to Uganda. I was visiting. She was talking to me about, well, they may do voodoo. They may kidnap you. You're an American. My mom is just ignorant to these things. She doesn't know. But now she's seeing that I've had successes and, financially we're doing a little bit better. She gets it now. And this is why a lot of black people need to really stop hating on the fact that, you're trying to fit in all the time in the U.S. Bring it to the continent. A lot of guys that were complaining about Hollywood and, complaining about not getting enough Emmy actresses and stuff like forget about it. Let them have it. Bring your talents to Nollywood. Create your own industries on the continent. Partner with the people here, and just let's get it popping. Nick Cannon will never have to worry about what he had to worry about with Wildin' Out, never. And eventually he would have so much more ownership. He would make so much more money. He would inspire so many more people. And he would never have to worry about the crap that he's worrying about. Even on the continent, with this channel with King Ghana, it's a small channel. But this month has showed much more promise than ever before. This channel this month is doing things I never thought it would do this fast. And I am so thankful for it. And that is just working with our people. We don't have to worry about, another group, our other folks. If you're small right now, so what? I want to tell people like this right now, right? If you have something small, so what? Start where you are. And you go from there. It can grow. And a lot of us need to understand, as we partner with each other as black men and black women and brothers and sisters, we need to work together. Trying to solve this problem. And this is important. This is important for black people to understand this. Nick Cannon needs to go ahead on and just say, well, you know what? I'm taking it to Nigeria. I'm taking it to South Africa. I'm taking it to Kenya. And you know what? Take the next step. Because you know what might be holding Wildin' Out back is the fact that it's U.S. based. He needs to step out on faith. Try it in a different market. Take it to another level. And I can honestly say he will grow. I think he's accomplished everything he can do in America. He needs to go really be serious about ownership. And a lot of African Americans, people in the diaspora, a lot of times you're not so serious about ownership. Africa gives you the opportunity to own your content, own your things, contribute in a big way. There's so many opportunities. And many of us are just, lightweight hating on the continent. And I can say hating on the continent by, denying the fact that there's opportunity here. Denying the fact that there's, talented people here. Denying the fact that you can make things happen here very fast. If you're good. Somebody with Nick Cannon's money, Nick Cannon's influence, he doesn't need them. He don't need Viacom. Viacom need him. And when people need you, take it to your own people. We need to really be serious about bringing things in the black community and bringing things to Africa. And I'm going to tell you like this. A lot of African Americans will say this. Well, Africa, we don't know about it at our home. It's the closest thing you have outside of America to home is the continent. You don't have nowhere else. You better be serious about adopting a home. You don't have nowhere else that you can do. You better be trying to partner with a country in Africa, wherever you want to go. Now, I know we're focused here on Uganda, and hopefully we can get our Kenyan thing, but we need to be focused about doing this. That way we don't have to worry about, certain things and people firing us and snatching stuff. It ain't no partnership if you get fired. If you get let go, that ain't no partnership. You just got fired. All right? And I just want to say that, especially our talented black people, African American people, people in the diaspora, Ugandan diaspora, bring it back to the continent. Because they're not going to be able to take it from you over here. They can't take it from you. And that's all I'm saying. Guys, it's been real. It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Subscribe, hit the bell. I really appreciate you, brothers. It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing to King Ganda. And as you know, keep it real. King Ganda forever. I'm out.